Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Henry and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, the game showcase where they have apparently showed off a few new things. I haven't really been around, I've been ferrying planes and flying, so we're going to take a look at it together today. One run through and then we're going to kind of chop it into bits and dissect it afterwards. So if you guys and gals are ready, let's get started here. We'll just get the video ready to go and let us get rocking and rolling. All right, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Xbox. Sobo still. All right. All right, so we got the American terrain. Some good looking lighting. All right, yeah, we got some like, okay, so it's kind of good to see Red Bull Air Racing back. And some nice smoke effects too. Alright. The next generation. Got lively airports. Okay, got a 330 with the General Electric engines, looks like. It's good details. It's good bit mapping. Nice. Good reflections. you got people that's faces look a little bit weird, but you know what? We're here for the planes, not the And again, guys, we're going to go through this video step by step. I'm seeing a lot of things to talk about already. We got Medevacs, air ambulances, right? We got Tanner banner towing. We don't do a lot of that here in Canada, at least in my area. We got VIP, whether if it's a Honda jet or maybe they have some Learjets or something you can play around with. We got some aerial agriculture. Okay, I got search and rescue too. There's a bit of a light helicopter to be doing search and rescue in, I think, but hey. I see the GTA comments now. Just everyone is going to be commenting about that skyscraper. All right, so we got a lot of interesting jobs so far. Is this bush pilot? Oh, you can actually like walk around now? Or is that a quick time event? I don't know. We'll talk about it after, but we got ballooning, we got eVTOLs. I got airships. Nice. Yes, we got twin otters. I don't even know what that accent I just did. Well, okay, we got A10 in here. Nice. Got a little kit helicopters. All right. They're showing a lot of, it looks like multiplayer elements in here. So it looks like they hopefully, fix the engine a little bit more and less latency and things like that. And the Aurora with great lighting. Nice. Is that it? Yes, that is it. All right, we got a lot of things to nitpick and talk about here. And it's like 99% positive. I think I just saw one or two things we have to definitely talk about. But overall, a very positive experience. So right here, we definitely saw like a lot of ambient lighting effects. We got a lot of that kind of haze effects. Really cool to see. It looks like they're really building upon their engine from 2020. Rest in peace your graphics card if you're going for ultra graphics here. But another thing here is the smoke. It really does look really good. I can't really tell if it's interacting with the fuselage at all, but that's going to be interesting to see if there's like engine fires and stuff, if they get more into failures, of how that's going to affect things, and if other airplanes affect it. Probably not. You're already killing your GPU with this sim anyways, but they're definitely showcasing like a lot of like multiplayer elements. Right here is really interesting too. Like, I know it's showcased, so they probably pre-selected everything, but the airport environment looks nice. 2020 was definitely looking busy, but it looks like they're with the trucks and everything. You got the background aircraft. They're showcasing that, you know, they're working on things. Again, we do have to take in mind that this is not pre-rendered. It's an engine, but they have pre-selected this, so this is an American airport. So if you're in the boonies, chances are your airport isn't going to look as good. But again, they're showing the lighting effects, the buildings in the background looking good. A330, again, looking good. We're not really here for the character models, but again, it's kind of cool. So it looks like you can start it from cold with the engine protection on. I like the details with the main gear. Looks like, again, a lot of third-party aircraft. You can have like all like remove before flight stuff on. Looks like you can do that here natively. And the aircraft bridge, I'm really interested to see. First off, good job, rampies. If you've ever worked a ramp, kudos to you. You're never standing around like that unless if you actually have time, which fortunately you never do anymore. But yeah, I'm really interested in to see the people, like if they've not rendered, but like if one person walks on, like with the guy with cowboy hat, is it going to add like 200 pounds? Like, do each of these passengers have a weight? So if cowboy dude walks on, is it going to add 200 pounds to your weight? But anyways, just some nice little like quality of life animation there, and I'm interested if it's just a mission or whatever. Again, we're not here for character models. They look kind of weird with the faces, but again, we're here for the aircraft. It's looking good with all the little stickers and stuff. They got the bit mapping, the reflections. It's all looking good. Again, the runway and stuff looking fine. It's nice to have kind of like that realistic runway where it's not back in Australia. Yeah, I got medevac here. It's nice. Starting around 500 hours here in Canada, anyways, to start working with a medevac. It's nice to see with this, they have the interior modeled and textured very well. So, like, you have your oxygen stickers and all the little details. It's really good to see. Here, not a huge deal, but it's cool to see the rope physics here. It looks like it's interacting really well with the banner and the aircraft. Again, not huge, but it's, I guess for the helicopters as well, they're going to have kind of like these rope physics, so that's something they needed to see. Also, with the AI in regards to boat traffic, I don't live near a port or whatever, but is it normal to them be in a line like this? I don't know. But it's nice to see the world more populated with stuff. Again, your computer's probably going to blow up, but that's okay. We got a fancy person here, gonna give him a ride, whether it's in a Honda Jet or maybe you can get Challengers and stuff too. That'd be kind of cool. Again, good environmental weather effects. It's good to see agriculture here as well for both helicopter, and I'm assuming that they have the air tractor as well for fixed wing. I have a few friends that do that in real life. Search and rescue. Look at the boat. They actually have the wobble effect, which is cool. It's nice to see the smoke affected by the wind. And with their little dude here, I wonder if it's like going to be interactive. Again, a lot of GTA fans are going to go crazy for this scene, but with the skyscraper for the bank building. But again, it's cool to see diverse missions. The A400, a lot of people. I'm excited to see this. And this leads into another thing or later. Aerial firefighters, very important in real life. Interesting to see if that affects the smoke. Now here, I noticed two things that I am really interested to see. I know Azure AI is doing all like the shrubbery and trees, and it looks really good. Again, I don't know if this is like pre-rendered or not. It looks like it's an engine, but overall, it looks like it's doing a smart job of placing objects. Now here in this scene upcoming, now this looks pre-rendered, although it's kind of hard to tell these days. It'll be really cool to see if you can walk around your plane and do inspections and stuff. Another thing I do notice from this scene is if you look at the tires. Now, I wonder if it's going to be like Mud Runner, where if you land on grass, things get dirty and they accumulate dirt. And if you fly in rain or if you land on water and stuff, if it's going to wash off. That's a cool little effect, for the textures. But I guess we're going to find out closer to the date. And of course, you got your wildlife. Just hanging out. Balloons, again, cool. It's not really my thing. North America, we don't really have a lot anymore. They used to be everywhere when I was a kid, but I don't see them. Again, environmental effects like the haze and stuff looks great around the Eiffel Tower. Got Tour Eiffel. Got eVTOLs again. Good to see electric planes in this. Got airships. Again, they're going to make possibly a big comeback in the next few years, right? For environmentally friendly air travel. At least for cargo. One of my favorite planes, you got Twin Otters, amphib version. You got gliding. Again, great to see it come back. We got cool locations. Now, I did notice one thing here. It's great to see the A10. Let's just go back for a second here. If you notice, it looks like it's on rails for this trailer. Because if you notice the yaw right there, it's kind of hard to see with my video compressed, but if you watch for it yourself, you'll see it kind of snaps. So it's probably on rails for the, got cool smoke effects or fire effects. And of course, you got the rain and lightning and everything else that, the rain effects from 2020 enhanced here. Great aircraft. And again, Aurora Borealis showing the lighting and reflections for the environmental lighting there. Again, a lot of great stuff to show for sure. They've definitely built upon the 2020 engine. Like, overall, I'm very impressed. I mean, like, I think we do have enough new content here to show for new entry in the series for sure. Again, I am really interested to see like this first person camera shutter clicks. I am interested to see how much of this is kind of like pre-render and how much is actually going to be in flight sim, right? Because again, we've learned from the past not to trust every single thing in these trailers. Um, but another cool thing to mention here is that if we just go to here, if you're not huge into aviation, you might not know this. If we look at the gear here, right here, where it says ETOPS, what that is that it's extended twin engine operations. So for flying over the Atlantic and stuff, and that requires specific planning. So like, there's a lot of great engines and third-party plugins and stuff for 2020, but I wonder if they're going to add or supplement the IFR planning system to accommodate ETOPS in 2024. Again, this is a real nerd, real niche thing to talk about, but for all those hardcore VATSIM or whatever you're doing, you probably use a third party anyways. But yeah, it's cool to see all these little effects and like things to do. Like I feel very positive about looking at this. Again, we're not really here for the people. It's kind of cool to see the world more populated, but yeah, well, the aircraft as always look great. The engine itself looks great. It's kind of hard to bash flight sim at all these days for looking how it looks. Whether your graphics card can handle it or not, we'll find out. We'll see what minimum specs are, but overall, call me impressed. I think the lens blooms and everything we just saw right here is cool. Sky looks great. The clouds look great. I don't know. There's nothing really negative to say. Let's just hope. I think it's gonna be great. Yeah, there's our date, November 19th, 2024. So we'll keep an eye out for open betas and things like that again. Coming to Steam, Xbox Game Pass, whole 9 yards again. Again, it's really good to see Flight Sim being accessible now. It's not as niche anymore. It's really cool to see that kid with his Xbox can play it. Anyways, what do you all think? Are you guys all excited? Or do you have any things you're looking forward to? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks again for joining me here, folks. I've got to go flying. So, as always, fly safe, happy landings, and see you in the next video.